guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Dog Sled Saga. In the last episode, we put together our very first team, and it looks like today we have a brand new race to get straight into. And it looks pretty similar to all of the other races that we have done. The wind is fine, it's clear weather, there's excessive restocks as usual, so hopefully it'll be okay. I did take a look at all of Raleigh's tips since the last episode, so I'm hoping that's going to give me a little bit of a boost today, because I believe in the last episode we ended up coming in second place every single time. So we have Bandit the Husky, who is our strong wheel dog. We have Striker the St. Bernard, who is our middle steady dog, and we have Dharma the Samoyed, which is our obedient lead dog. And I think that this is the right way to line things up based on their personalities. Raleigh didn't give me any specifics. He did tell us that Striker would probably be a natural middle dog before, so I'm sure Striker's in the correct location, but I'm pretty sure Dharma should be in the front, I'm pretty sure Bandit should be in the back, and hopefully this is going to help us out in this race. So let's see if we can do this. We have to keep an eye on their breathing, and I have noticed that once they're ready for a perfect catch, you'll see that their little puffs of breath start to glow. So that's what I'm going to keep an eye out for right now. And there we go. Striker is showing it. It looks like Bandit is too. And I think Dharma is, but we need to jump. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dharma. You had to jump, and I think I threw that too far. Oh no, I'm having trouble getting to her today. Okay, hopefully that one. There we go. That one worked. And it looks like Striker is kind of drifting, and so is Dharma, but I think we can salvage this. Oh gosh, Striker's fault just started up too, so we still need to figure out what the faults are, because we haven't learned enough about our dogs yet to tell what their actual faults are. And it looks like we have a tree too, so we have to kind of keep an eye on that. There we go, I kind of snuck that in just in time, and Dharma's fault just started too. That's not good. Dharma, can I give you some food to kind of fix that? It looks like it. She was a little bit happy. So hopefully we can get another restock too, because we're kind of running out of treats. Striker should be ready for a perfect catch pretty soon. Let's see, hopefully soon. There we go, he's ready for a perfect catch. And Dharma's next, so we'll throw one way up there to Dharma, and then Bandit is ready now. There we go, we're starting to get the hang of it. It's a little bit tricky to kind of line these things up correctly, but I'm slowly but surely starting to get the hang of it. I think it was a little bit too early for Dharma there, but she was happy about that, so that's good. Let's give Striker another biscuit before he gets too tired. And Bandit, are you ready? There you go. Bandit's ready for a perfect catch. Okay. So Raleigh did tell me that when you give your dogs these perfect throws, once they get these perfect catches, it actually raises their fatigue, I believe. It raises their fatigue points, so you're able to take more fatigue on a single dog, I guess. So we do want to make sure that we keep doing those perfect throws, and it looks like Striker has leveled up in the middle specialty, I believe that said. So that's good, and they're gaining a little bit of fame too, which is interesting. So I guess we did pretty good on that race, and oh my gosh, oh dear, Dharma is very, very tired, so we're going to have to take care of that. We don't want her to get too tired. It actually brings down their happiness when they're really fatigued. So we do need to let her rest now so that she doesn't get too tired. She's almost full on all of her bars, actually. That is not good. Their skill is full, but I am definitely going to have to let them rest to start things off. And it looks like we have a couple more tips too, so let's see what Raleigh has to say now. Striker's fault. Okay, Striker has a fault that I don't recognize. Let's ask Raleigh about it. Striker has the too proud fault. When his fault kicks in, he will stop showing that he's struggling. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so that's why Striker's fault sort of triggered there. He's just too proud, so he doesn't want to show that he's struggling along to keep going. And Dharma's favorite thing was actually discovered too. Dharma's favorite thing is consecutive catches. She will get a happiness boost from catching food consistently. She doesn't like head bops. Well, I am sure nobody likes little head bops, and I'm very sorry that I think I actually ended up throwing Dharma's food right over her head at some point, so she probably was not very happy with us at that point. And Bandit's favorite thing was discovered too. Bandit's favorite thing is victory. He will get a happiness boost from winning races. Well, that makes sense. That's good. So we have a very, very proud dog in the middle, Striker, which is a little bit unfortunate, but at least we figured out his fault. That is the first a dog that we figured out the fault of. He is too proud, so I guess that's good. And Dharma's very favorite thing is consecutive throws, so we'll have to keep that in mind and kind of time those a little bit better. And Bandit loves to win, which makes a lot of sense. So let's arrest these guys right now. We'll go ahead and care for our dogs so that Dharma in particular can kind of rest after all of that hard work. And you know, what we might want to do is actually skip the next race coming up. It is a foggy race, and it might be a little bit hard for Dharma to keep going if she's so tired to begin with. So what we might do is just let them rest for now, and then on the next race that's coming up in 8 days, we'll make sure that they're all trained up and ready to go. So as long as we can get rid of some of that deep fatigue on Dharma, then that should be a good way to do it. And it looks like we're getting another letter here. Raleigh told me more about the historic dog Aurora. He said that she first appeared one night at a man's cabin deep in the wilderness on the night of the Northern Lights, hence the name. Raleigh said the man tended to describe it as mysterious. Okay, so we're still getting those little snippets of story too about Aurora, who's apparently a very famous dog in Mount Saint something, so that's quite interesting. Let's go ahead and let Dharma continue resting. I don't know if I can separate these guys, because I know if they're idle, then they'll rest too, as it says right here. So maybe I could swap Dharma out. We'll see if we can have Dharma rest, and then we'll have the rest of these guys train. I wonder if I could do that. Let's give it a try. We'll see if this works as intended. And we're not going to enter this one yet because we do want Dharma to keep resting. She still has a lot of deep fatigue on her. And I think that worked. I think it did. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it did. Let's try it one more time and see if it brings her rest. Oh, okay, yeah, it brings her rest level up, so that's good. Now she has a good level in happiness, so we can bring her back into the training regimen. There we go, Dharma. Now you can train with the rest of your little pack here, and that should bring their skill bars up so that they'll hopefully be able to level up once we finally race again. So let's train them just a little bit more. It looks like we're getting a little separate bar on this one right here, so they are getting quite high in their skill levels. We'll continue training them up until the next race. I wonder what the next race is going to be like, actually. It's clear weather again, so that's good. This one actually has wind, too. That's quite interesting, so we're going to have to deal with wind for the first time. I wonder if that's going to make it harder for us to actually throw our treats. I have a feeling that's probably what it's going to do. We have one more day, so we'll train them yet again, and okay, let's give this a try. We'll go ahead. Okay, so Striker has a specialty in the middle now, which is what he obtained in the last race, so that's good. He should do even better in the middle now. He has a natural aptitude for the middle as well, so that is very, very good to see. That should help us out quite a bit, as long as he's not too proud while he's racing here. So let's see, hopefully we'll be able to keep track of all of their breathing this time. I think Striker was the first one to start breathing, start panting at least, so we'll make sure that we throw him a treat. There we go, and Dharma needs one too, and it looks like Bandit does as well. There we go, that wasn't so bad. We're getting the hang of it. Dharma needs to stay in her line though. And let's see, I think we're going to have to send one off to Striker again pretty soon. Oh gosh, there's the wind too, right as I need to send off the treats, of course. Well, it's not too bad yet. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, shaking the screen. All right, and now we have a tree to watch out for too. So we'll wait to throw the treats until the tree goes by so it doesn't bounce off. There we go. And just in time, because it looks like Striker needs another one, and so does Dharma. There we go. We're throwing them consecutively too. I don't think she's missed one yet. So that is her favorite thing. She should be very, very happy after this race because we're doing pretty good. We're only in 5th place though. Hopefully we can catch up. Hopefully we can catch up to the rest of our competition. And now we can give some more treats out. I think, yeah, that was a little bit too early for Bandit. But we managed to get one to Dharma. She is quite happy. She's smiling up there. And let's see, Striker should be ready again pretty soon. Now we're in 3rd place, so we are catching up. We're getting pretty good. Dharma needs to stay in her line, though. There we go. Throw them off to these guys. And Dharma as well. You need another one. Oh my gosh, we're in 1st now. Okay, keep going, Dharma. Keep going. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of the race, and we're in 1st place. Okay, let's send one off to Striker there, but there we go. We didn't even have to because we managed to win that one. All right, we're doing much better now. So let's see what they managed to get out of that. Bandit leveled up. Okay, so he has a wheel specialty now. That's good to see. He is our strong dog, so that should be good. And he leveled up in the fatigue capacity too. Awesome. Okay. Perfect, because he did gain a little bit of fatigue after all of that. And it looks like they're gaining some more fame too, which is interesting to see. I wonder what's going to happen when they level up in fame. I think the game said that they can actually get like sponsorships if they have enough fame, so that would be interesting if we can gain a little sponsorship for one of our dogs here. And it looks like Dharma and Striker actually like each other a little bit better. Is that what that was saying? The report is up with Dharma and Striker. Okay, that's quite interesting. So our dogs are really leveling up in all of their skills, which is kind of neat to see. We should probably let them rest just a little bit to keep the fatigue low, and then we'll train them up again just like we did last time, because that seemed to work really well actually. So we'll care for our dogs right now. We'll let them rest for just a little while, and it looks like we have yet another letter, so that's good. Raleigh told me more about Aurora. He said her caretaker had her haul ice blocks around town on a sled. People in the town loved it, and she and her caretaker became well known. Okay, so a little bit more about Aurora, it looks like. And we have a race coming up in 2 days now. 2 days. Do you think we're ready to train? I think we could probably train. I know they have a little bit of that deep fatigue. Dharma's the only one who hasn't leveled up in her capacity either, which we want to keep an eye on because we definitely want all of our dogs to have more fatigue capacity, especially as we get further into the game. So let's go ahead and train our dogs now so that they'll be nice and ready for the next race. And it looks like we actually have to pay our bills soon too, so we definitely want to keep the money flowing at this point. Let's train them one more time, and now we have a nighttime race, and there's some wind. There's more wind than there was before, so this is going to be interesting. No obstructions to look after, but there is going to be quite a bit of wind. And now Dharma is the only one without a specialty. Hopefully she's going to be able to level up in that soon. Hopefully this is her specialty for that matter. And it looks like she might also have the same fault as Striker. We'll have to take a look at that after this race. That's interesting. So she's also a very proud dog. Okay, so we'll have to take a look at that, but let's go ahead and start the race. Oh my gosh! Oh, was that guy, that jerk? The jerk from the first episode? Oh no, so we're racing him now. We have to beat him. We absolutely have to. Let's keep an eye on their breathing though. Looks like Bandit's ready first, and now Dharma way in the front, and Striker in the middle. Was that too far? Okay, no, it seems like it was okay. But now we're starting to get a little bit windy. Oh, they're gonna be messing with my treat throwing, I have a feeling. The nighttime is kind of easier though, because you can tell when their breath is glowing. It makes it easier to see that, so I can see like exactly when I need to throw these treats, as long as I can line it up correctly. There we go, that worked. Okay, so Bandit is probably going to be the first one who needs the treat this time. It goes Bandit, Dharma, and Striker for this particular race. So there's Bandit. Dharma, you're gonna need one soon, right? Or maybe not. Okay. And then Striker. There we go. It looked like Bandit had something happen with him. Maybe his favorite thing happened? That was interesting. We'll have to take a look at that too once we get back to the kennel. Here's Bandit. Oh no, but it's blowing. The wind is blowing again. And Dharma, let's see if we can get it up there. There we go. The wind didn't really interfere with that one. And then Striker got his too, and we're in third place now. We're really catching up. I have a feeling that guy is probably way off in the front, so we have to come in first place this time. There's one for Bandit. And, oh no, what's going on? Oh no, their faults just triggered, and so did Bandit's. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, but we got a photo finish. All right, I think we won, didn't we? We did, we came in first. We beat this guy, haha. Our little musher is very, very proud of herself, I have a feeling. And it looks like all of our dogs had their faults trigger too, which is a little bit worrying. They all triggered right at the end. Hopefully we don't have like a really bad mix of faults. And our fame just leveled up too. All right, I wonder what that's going to do. They're leveling up all over the place for that matter, and yeah, their fatigue is definitely going up, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But it looks like their fame levels are all going to increase this time, and the rapport with each other is also increasing, so that's good to see. They're definitely enjoying each other's company a little bit more, and that's going to make for a better team anyway. But there we go, all of that leveling up, look at all of that. So many different skills just leveled up. Okay, so that is definitely good to see, and it looks like we have another little letter too. I beat that jerk in a race yesterday. The crowd seemed to pick up on our rivalry, and my team got more famous. There we go. There we go. We're making a name for ourselves, and it looks like we can afford to enter a qualifying race for League 2. Okay. Well, we might as well check it out at least. So, our current league is League 1. We're already a member of League 1. So, League 2, how much does this actually cost? Oh gosh, that costs a lot. 1,400. Let's see. We would only have 200 after that. Oh gosh, I don't know if we want to do that actually, because then we wouldn't have enough for our bills, would we? Okay, so we'll leave that for now, but I'll have to remember that later. And it looks like these guys are really getting high in their skills too. Look at that. All right, I like to see that. Dharma definitely needs to catch up to the rest of the pack at this point. But we have a couple more tips to look at. Bandit bark and let his tongue fly out. What does that mean? When your dogs bark, their unique skill just came out. They'll probably do something useful. The frequency of their skill is based on their skill level. I can help you put a finger on each dog's skill if you're observant with them. Okay, I remember that he did bark right in the middle of that race. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And he also had his faults too. So let's see. Bandit has the greedy fault. When his fault kicks in, he will become impatient and jump the gun at restocks. Okay, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Can we read any more about that, I wonder? Greedy. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but we'll have to keep a very close eye on that. And it looks like, yeah, his fault is too proud, and I'm pretty sure, yep, Dharma's is as well. So we have 2 very proud dogs and 1 greedy dog. That's not good. That's going to be a little bit hard to manage. But did it say what his actual skill was? Because he did do that barking. It doesn't look like we know it just yet, but we'll have to keep a very close eye on that. Yeah, there's a skill type, but we don't know what it is just yet. So hopefully if he does it again, if we manage to trigger it a second time, then Raleigh will be able to tell us a little bit more about it. But for now, let's go ahead and rest these guys because they look like they're getting very, very tired. I know that their skill bars are so high up right now. I kind of feel bad letting that sort of dip away. But we do need to let these guys rest, otherwise their happiness are going to go way, way down. And it looks like Striker is already getting a little bit lower than the others. His is just okay, and Dharma's and Bandit's are both good. It looks like we have even more to look at. Oh my gosh, skill warm-up. How do I increase my dog's skill level? Getting consistent training will make a dog's skill level go up. Time off will make it go down. Skill level cap goes up with training while warmed up to a dog's current cap. Okay, so that's basically what I was trying to do. We make sure that our skill levels are high, especially when the races are starting, and skill class. So let's see what the skill class is. There are 2 classes of skills a dog can have, star skills or support skills. Star skills only affect the one who barks, and support skills have an effect on the whole team. Okay, so that's good. I'm not exactly sure what Bandit's was. I have a feeling it was just a star skill, because I don't think it was affecting the rest of them, but I could be wrong. There was a lot to look at the screen at that point. But yeah, we still don't know exactly what their skills are, so hopefully that'll be coming up in the near future. But for now, do they need to rest again? Yeah, they could rest again. They could probably rest like one more time. We'll have them rest again, and it looks like in one day we are going to have to pay our bills, so we may as well just get to that before we end out the episode here. We'll have them train now so that they're ready for the next race, and then we will pay our bills because our bills are due. So we have to pay our league expenses, qualify for a higher league, or make any cuts you need to afford the next month. So here's League 2 again, and it looks like this total actually includes the dues that we need to pay. So if we wanted to, we could attempt to qualify for League 2. And you know, I think I might do that. I think I might do that for the next episode. So in the next one, we'll go ahead and attempt to qualify for League 2, and we'll see how we do. We'll see if we manage to get into the next league, which will hopefully have even more prizes for us in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys!